The final weekend of the regular season is at hand, and we've got a key series for the Clemson Tigers and Duke Blue Devils getting underway tonight. Hi, everybody, and welcome in with Ron Smith, Pete Hannity with you. So here are the Tigers and the Blue Devils, each trying to win their way into the NCAA tourney. They won't say it in either dugout, but there is pressure with each and every game this weekend.
There's no question about that. Both teams are wanting to enhance their NCAA resume.
It is a group of teams in the ACC that are kind of bundled together. A lot of ball clubs overall between 24 and 29 wins, several in that 17 to 20 win range, and all trying to position themselves this weekend for the selection committee.
Well, the ACC has been very, very balanced this year. They're not playing as many non-conference games, and as a result, the league is beating themselves up.
Now, Monty Lee, before the game, told us that what he's telling his team this weekend, win, nothing else. It's pretty much that simple, and you figure based on this projection, if they do, they should find their way to an at-large bid for the big NCAA field.
Well, Coach Lee always emphasizes being steady, every day get a little bit better, and I don't think this weekend is any different.
Blue Devils go for a sixth straight win in the series against the Tigers. Chris Pollard's starting lineup. Top six have pretty much been the same. Joey Loperfido, tough leadoff man in center field. Ethan Murray, the shortstop, bats second. RJ Schreck, the left fielder, hits third. Peter Matt, a Penn transfer in right field. The cleanup batter, Michael Rothenberg, their catcher, followed by Chris Crabtree, Chad Knight, Graham Pauley, and Erickson Nichols, a very unique fifth-year grad student at the very school where he began his collegiate career. They'll face Tigers righty Mac Anglin, and Ron, Anglin has really nailed down that Friday night job for the Tiger pitching staff.
Well, really, it's been since the middle of the season, midway through, and he had several really, really good starts. He struggled a couple of times as well. Depends on if he can throw two or three pitches for strikes.
Good bounce back start last Friday against Florida State. 6 innings pitched, allowed 4 hits, 4 runs, but just 2 earned, struck out 9, walked 4. In taking the loss, the Tigers dropped 2 out of 3 in Tallahassee, and based on their past 2 road ACC series, the importance of this one becoming even bigger as Clemson tries to come out of the weekend at least at 500 to close the regular season or get over. And the first pitch delivered at 6:02, and Loperfido fouling it off for strike 1. One-two. Gets away from Hackenberg, delayed by Loperfido, but he'll slide in safely. Loperfido hesitated initially, then came down the line. See how they score that. In any case, it's the first run of the ball game as Loperfido comes across. Race in right field tonight. Right at third, Parker Hall Hawkins round out the infield. Hackenberg and Anglin on the hill. Delivers pitch number 1 to Chris Crabtree, high and deep to right field. Grice gives chase, and it'll sail out of here. Chris Crabtree, the senior out of Bahama, North Carolina, 10th home run of the season. Joins 2 others in double-figure long balls for the Blue Devils, and Duke jumps out to a 2-0 lead.
Looked like a pitch down and in against those lefties that, you know, they say avoid that down and in. That's their stroke area, and he really dropped the barrel on that one. Bit of a slider that was inner third. Good swing.
Looking for his first hit in his career against the Tigers. 0 for 12 with a run batted in. And Anglin ahead of him, 0-2. Center field, Teodosio on his horse, right center field gap, and a nice catch by the Tigers senior out of Malden as he falls into the hill for out number 2.
Well, we've talked about Teodosio's speed, but as important as anything is the jumps and the reads that he gets off of the bat. And it's kind of interesting. You got Grice running over there at 6'6", 240, and they're about to collide. Teodosio, he had to be somewhat leery of making that dive, especially against someone who's not normally played the outfield.
Start so far for the big right-hander from the Buckeye State. Runner on the move, skied to right. Grice is back at the hill, so is Teodosio, shy of the hill. The 2 get together, and Teodosio came away with it. Initially, it looked like it was Bryce's ball all the way. That's a big guy to run into if you're Bryce Teodosio, but all is well for the Tigers center fielder and right fielder, and a most dramatic end to the Duke half of the 4th inning in a 2-0 game.
Did you know, Guy?
Every year there are thousands of great players that move on to college baseball. You go down there. I remember going down and covering a bowl game in December, and a bunch of guys were playing ball on a sand lot. Matt, he showed off his arm earlier. Parker will tag. He's coming home. The throw will be cut off. No, Crabtree faked as if he would, but ends up not being a factor. Sacrifice fly, RBI for right. Tigers have their first run as Parker comes across, and the other runners stay put at first and second.
In the second, he got the leadoff hitter on. Third, he had the leadoff hitter on. Fourth, he had the leadoff hitter on. So he's really struggled with those leadoff hitters, but certainly not in this inning.
Chris Crabtree led off the second with a bomb to right, and that one's going to get out as well. A 2-homer game for Crabtree, and the Blue Devils again build a 2-run advantage.
Yeah, really no wind at all, and looked like a fastball that was on the inner third about waist high, and Crabtree is really seeing the baseball very, very well right now.
One for 2 on the night. 21 of his last 41. Going to add to that. Opposite field, way out. 3rd home run of the night for the Blue Devils. Loperfido going deep for the first time this evening, and the 5th time this season. The Devils extend the lead to 5-1. 1-2. And that'll do it. 12th strikeout of the night ends this game. Duke's pitching staff, some kind of impressive. The starter Carey, the closer Johnson, combined to retire the final 16 Tiger batters in the game, and Duke takes the opener of the weekend set by a 5-1 final.
Well, Jack Carey really set the tone, commanding the strike zone, and then Marcus Johnson came in, just was lights out. 12 strikeouts for the Duke pitching staff, 0 walks. They hit 1, I believe, but just a masterful job by Duke pitching tonight.
Give the win to Carey. He improves to 4-2 on the season, and Johnson will be credited with his 5th save. Mac Anglin, solid start for Clemson once again in the opener of a series, but he falls to 2-5. Well, Tigers, they're backs to the wall. They need to take care of business next couple of games to try to take any decisions out of the hands of others as far as the NCAA tourney is concerned. Back with you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Ron, fun as always in terms of working with you. Tough outcome for Tiger fans on the night. Duke wins 5-1. We'll see you tomorrow night. For Ron Smith and our fine crew, Pete Hannity, this has been a presentation of ESPN.